everyone, welcome back to my channel, Jamie Friend Colors. Today we're going to look at what I colored for the spring season. Alright, so these are the spring pictures of 2019. Today is May 31st when you're watching this, which is the last day of school for my kids, and so it's kind of the kickoff to summer and what we're going to do as a family. And so I wanted to show you what I've done for spring and then make a goal of what I'd like to color in the summer months. So we're going to start off with, we're going to look at Mythomorphia. This is by Kirby Rosanes. I love Kirby's books, lots of details though, and so sometimes it's hard for me to color those pictures because they take a long time, but love it. This is my favorite of his, and I've done a few like backgrounds with markers when I'm bored, I don't know what to do, just watching TV or something, I'll just grab a marker and do a background. So I've got a few of those in here, but I did finish Medusa in here. And I think she looks amazing. I love how she turned out. So pretty. I love those snakes. I love the color palette. Just such a cute, it's not cute, but a pretty picture. And the shine. I used Tombow markers and Prismacolor pencils to shade with over the marker. So that's what I used on here. I didn't use marker on the face. But everything else was first markered and then the pencil over the top. I think she turned out so pretty. Love it. Back out. See her in all her glory. Alright, so next we have this coloring book. I did a flip through of this. This is Find Color by Gugeli. G-U-G-E-L-I. So I have a flip through of this book. You can go look for that. But I did finish two pictures in here. The first being this one. And I used Tombow markers again with the Prismacolors on top. I just love how vibrant that red is, and it wasn't a lot of work because I put the marker down first. So I just love it. So nice. And then the other one in here is this one. This I used the Holbein pencils. This is the first picture I colored with those pencils. I loved it. They're so nice and creamy, but they're just wonderful. And then I just love how soft the color palette is. I just think she's really pretty. Alright, then next we have our Nightfall book, which we have done mini-series on flowers out of this book. So I have quite a few pictures in here that are just partials that we used for our series. But I did go ahead and finish a couple of these. I might still finish some more of them. But here are the Chinese Magnolias. And then this is the Foxglove. Where'd it go? Oh no, I lost it. There it is. Okay, so this is the Foxglove and the Rose. I liked finishing that one as well. Very pretty. So I might finish some more of those. I just haven't got around to it yet. Okay, so the next book I colored in was this one. This is called Flowers and Sweet Girls, and I have a flip through of it as well. And I actually took the picture out of the book, so this is the picture that I did. And I used the Holbeins again, this was right when I got those pencils, so I was coloring with them quite a bit. So I love how pretty she is. I love this blue color. Love it. Such a pretty color. So that's that one. I don't think I haven't started any others or any in here, but definitely a book that I do want to color more in. Okay. Alright, the next book I colored in was the Pop Manga Mermaid book. I love this book, especially for little quick colorings. I really like it. I'm trying to find the picture I did because I took it out. Now I can't find it. Should be right here. There it is. So that was this one. We did this as a video, so you can go find that if you'd like. She also has just another Pop Manga coloring book. This is Camellia de Reco, and I love them. They're just so fun to do, like pan pastels on and then add other stuff. Like this one has pan pastels and Prismacolors and glitter. I just think it's fun. It's just fun. So that's that one. Then the next book, this is Beauty Drunken Flower, and I did this one. I kind of got bored of it halfway through, and so I left quite a bit of white. So I don't know, I shaded and like put a little purple in the shading, but I just kind of got bored with it. So I don't know if I'll color much more in this one. I might give the book to a friend who may get more use out of it than I do, but it was fun. It was okay. Just not my favorite. Alright, then we were playing in this book, and I have 4 in here that we did and we played with. So if you remember, we had, we did gelatos and the Caran d'Ache Neo colors and some other water-soluble crayons that I had found at Joann's to do some of these, and then this one I did on myself by myself later. And then let's see here. Oh, we did this one with those as well, which was fun. And then let's see, those I've done before. There was another one. It's right here. We did this face. I think this face turned out really pretty. I love her. So I am so glad that I pulled this book back out because this is one that I hadn't played with very much. And it's just, it's very fun to relax and just splash color on it because the paper can just take it. And it's so nice. This is gelatos as well. It was like sparkly gelato, so it has like a sheen to it. And I don't know, it's just a lot of fun to just throw the color on there and kind of see what you get. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, another book is one of my favorites. This is called Mysteria by Anastasia Ella Koldareva. And I think, yeah, so I've done 2 in hers. So first, yeah, this one. This one I used Black Widow pencils, which we might have a review on later as a cheaper alternative pencil. But I was messing around with them, seeing what I could do with them, and they were great. And I put stickles on the fly's wing just to kind of give it a little something something. But she's pretty. She's very soft, and that's kind of the nature of those pencils. I couldn't really get them to be as vibrant, but I do like the way she turned out. Another one from this book is this one, and I had so much fun with this one. I just loved coloring her. I started her while I was on vacation at my mother-in-law's house, and it was just nice and relaxing and quiet. I love all the coral orangey colors, and I just think she turned out really pretty. And I used, what did I use on her? Whole beans. Yeah, so I used the whole beans again. Alright, so that's all out of that book this time, but I'm sure I will be coloring more of those. And then I have a little cheat sheet I'm looking at. Okay, so the next one is Dreams of Dragons and Dragonkin. I was really questioning whether I would like this book when I first got it, but I have done a few out of here. I've pulled them out. One's actually framed and hanging on my wall because I like it so much, and this was no exception. Like, this is so pretty. I thought coloring this was so fun. I was a little over hair by the time I was done with this picture, but I just think she's beautiful. And to do kind of a monochromatic in blue. It was just really fun. Okay, then we have this book, and I have a couple out of it. This is called Daughters of the Sea, and it's so cute. It was a good one to have for like mermaid and do all the mermaids and stuff. I only did a few mermaids, but it was just really fun. So this was the first one I did out of here. And then I did, let's see. I just finished this one yesterday, and it came out of there as well. So I love both of these. I think they are gorgeous. So pretty. I just think the way she draws her characters are really fun. She has a new coloring book out that has like Disney princesses and villains, and it looks really cute. I haven't purchased it yet. I don't know if I will, but it looks really cute as well. So this one I used Prismacolors. I was kind of on a blue kick, as you can see, kind of that bluey green turquoise color, but it was really fun. And then this one I used the whole beans again, as well as some stickles. They both have some stickles on them, so give them a little sparkle like that. Just a touch. I don't want to do everything that way, but just a little touch. And I thought they both turned out really pretty. Okay, since we're talking about this illustrator, I'll grab it. Alright, to follow this book, I have this book as well. They're by the same illustrator, which is Mystic Art Mirrors. I also see the name Kristen Glorious Inc. So very pretty. Like I said, she has a third book out now. I haven't purchased it yet. This one's Mermaids and Friends, and I did this one out of it. And I used Prismas on her, and she also has a little sparkle on her tail. So I think she turned out really cute, kind of sassy. I like her. Way cute. So like I said, I had to do a few mermaids this month, but love it. Okay, then what is next? Oh, our Hannah Carlson. So this is her newest book, and we did a flip through of it. So if you want to see that, you can check that out. And I'm actually going to tell you a little bit more about this book on Monday, right? Yes, Monday. So anyways, come back for that. We'll talk about why I have all these sticky notes in here. But let me find the pages that I finished this time. So I did this as a video. Love it. Just showing how to like use the same colors on both pages. And then the other one I finished was like this mecha one. Really pretty too. Let's see. I didn't write down what I used for these. Probably Prismacolor. This looks like Prismas to me, and I'm pretty sure I used Prismas on this one as well. So pretty. Alright, our next one is Laura Rafferty, Circle Portraits. Again, I like this book as well. It's really pretty. The pictures are just really fun to color. I can do them fairly quickly, which is kind of nice too. You know, you can spend more time on it, but I love this one. This is just so cute to me. They remind me of my grandparents, and I just think it was really cute. I loved like the soft color palette with the pop of gold behind. Just so pretty. Her work is very fun to color as well. I'm hoping that she's working on another book. I really hope so, because I love it. Work on another book. Okay, so the next one is The Ink House. And this is kind of an interesting little book because it's another like kind of a quick one to color because there's so much line art, you know what I mean? So you're just kind of it looks good even when you just add little washes of color, is what I'm saying. So I did a little more than washes of color on the spirals. I used Prismacolors, and yeah, just I think these are Neocolor background. I was just kind of playing with the Neocolors, and pretty simple, but also fun. And then we were talking about her other book, Karolina Kabakowska, and how I did the... Let me trip all over my tongue, shall I? Trip, 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 trip. Let me just grab it. Okay, so this was her book that I had, and because I had so much fun playing with the different mediums in this book, I decided to go ahead and purchase this book from her Etsy shop. And it's so cute. It's thicker. I have a flip through of it, and we did a few pictures in here. So we did this one with pan pastels, and then some glitter. And it's so pretty. I love it. And it was so simple. This one, I actually was using pastel pencils. I was just doing this the other day. And then this one, we used a watercolor palette. And this one, we used... I'm thinking this is pan pastels as well. Yeah, this is pan pastels as well. And then this one, oh yes, this one we also used watercolors on. So I had to mix the skin tone, which I'm not very proficient at, but it turned out really nice, so I was happy with it. And again, I just love the way how the simple washes of color bring the pictures together and to life, and that you can just kind of play and don't have to commit to a 20-hour long project. So just something fun to do to relax. Alright, then I have this. This is the Coloring Haven Misfits Special. They have like a subscription, and I know you can get it in the United States now. I might put the link down in the description box down below. I don't have this subscription because I have so many coloring books that I find that a lot of them are artists that I already have, and so I don't. I'll go on their website and see if there's one that's come out that I don't have an artist of, then I might purchase that one, or if it's a special with lots of different coloring book artists in it, I might buy that one. But they do have a monthly subscription that you get a new magazine, I guess you would call it, in the mail. So this is the Misfits. I've thought about getting some more of their books, but I haven't yet. But I did color this one, and this is done with alcohol markers. I did print it off onto marker paper. I'm not even sure which paper it was because I kind of have a stack and it didn't have a label on it. And yeah, anyways, so I'm not sure what paper I used. But yeah, alcohol markers, just really cute. I think these Misfits are kind of fun sometimes. Again, more of a simple thing to color. A lot of mine this month were more simple pictures because I have lots of stuff with the kids. I didn't have a ton of extra time. So a lot of them that I did on my own were more simple, just to relax and unwind at the end of the day kind of pictures. But this next one was not, and I'll show it to you. I'm hoping that there's not a glare and I don't have to take it out. Oh, there's probably a glare. Okay. But I did frame this, and I'm gonna hang it in my studio. So I did color it in. I was very picky about what colors I was coloring it because I wanted it to be something that I hung up on the walls. And I used Tombow markers, I'm pretty sure. No, I used clean color markers. Yes, I used the clean color watercolor markers, and then I put whole beans over the top of it to shade. It turned out so pretty. I love it. This is from Nicholas Filbert Chandrainata, his Serene book, and it is just, I love it. This book is so good. I love it, and I will continue to color more pictures in this book because when I do, they just turn out beautiful. So love that. That's going on my wall. And that was a 20-hour easily. Okay, then we have our challenges that we just did. So this was the 10-minute challenge where I colored this picture in 10 minutes. So it's very messy, but it was just fun. This is the Rita Berman Die Welt unter die Lupe Zeelande, I think, but it's The World Under the Magnifying Glass. And then we did a 3-color challenge out of the Fairies in Dreamland. And this is by Denise Cleet. And it's a very cute book. And then this one's kind of a mess, but I will show it to you anyways. This is from the Wildlife Wonders, and this is my washi tape chicken. And he's kind of bubbly because of the gloss I put on him, but he did turn out cute. I like the way he turned out. I might have to work with the paper a little more to see if I can get it to lay down a little flatter, but I'm just putting it in a binder, so I'm not too picky about it, but it's really cute. So it's all done with washi tape. There's no other mediums on here, just washi tape. So cute chicken. The paper's a little bubbly, but that's okay. So that is the pictures that I colored for the spring. And I think it's so much fun. Obviously I love coloring. I think it's a great way to relax and de-stress. And I started doing it because I needed an outlet, and I was kind of painting at the time, which I still like to do, but I find coloring more to my lifestyle, maybe, because I have 3 little boys and I'm in charge of them all the time, and I mean, I have a husband, but he works 12-hour days, and so I'm lucky that way that I do have him to help and support me. I know there's a lot of single moms out there that don't have that. But it means, like, when I'm working on an art project, I might not be able to just stay there and work on it, and I would put paint out and I would work on a painting, and then someone would need me and I would leave and I'd come back and my paint would be dry or my paintbrush would be ruined, or you know, it was just kind of a messy thing. I liked painting, but it became more stressful because of those elements. Even after I put my kids to bed, a lot of times my autistic son will come up quite a few times. So it's just not easy. But coloring provides me with mediums that it's very relaxing. The idea's already on the page. I just have to add the color. I get to add the color, and if I set down a pencil, it's not going to dry out, and I can come back to it at any time, whether it's 5 minutes later, an hour later, or 2 days later. I can pick it back up and continue on with my project without feeling like I've wasted money for paint that just went in the garbage. And so that's why I started coloring, and why I like it. It's one reason I like it so much. So we made a goal to color, or I made a goal. You were there with me if you watched the last video of these, to color 30 pictures in between February 28th and June 1st, which is tomorrow. And so I was able to do 32. A lot of those were more simple pictures, but that's okay. So 32. So my next, here we go. I have June 1st to August 31st is what I'm saying. And this will be 93 days. I think the last one was 92, so we're right on track for that. Yeah, 92, so 93 days. And I need to make a goal. And in summer months, There's two sides to it because my husband doesn't work, he doesn't pick up as many extra shifts during the summer, so he is home more. So that way I'll have a little more help and I may have more time to color, but it's also a time where we're traveling more and the kids are a little more busy and they're home. So I'm not sure that I want to increase this number very much, but I did get 32. So I think I'm going to say 35. If I make 35, that will be awesome. And I just make the goal just so like I'm working on extra stuff that I'm not filming, you know? So I'm doing stuff for me too. Anyways, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I like seeing these because I like to see what people are coloring in. I like doing the flip throughs and showing you the books, but you know, I can tell you later if I've liked coloring in it or not. So that's kind of, this is my opportunity to do that. There were several that I definitely will color more in. There were a couple that I probably won't color much more in. I might give to a friend. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. I would love to have you be a part of this community that I'm trying to grow. Please leave me a comment down below. Tell me what your favorite book to color in or what your favorite picture of that you saw tonight was. And yeah, so I will see you guys next time. Bye!